Hey Gemini, how's it going everyone? Welcome to Blue Mountains Tarot. This is going to be your general reading for the first half of November. Please keep that in mind, okay, with general reads. They don't always resonate with everybody, so just take the messages that might resonate, leave the rest for others. If you are interested in a personal reading, I do offer them. You can contact me below in the description box to set that up. And thank you everybody for hitting the like, share, subscribe. I appreciate the donations and the support, so thank you for all of that in advance. Let's take a look here. Gemini's energy, what's going on with the collective Gemini for the first half of November? Let's see what's going on with Gemini. You want change here. You've got the Death card. Queen of Wands and the High Priestess. I feel like you could be expecting an ending to something here, Gemini, and I feel like you're prepared for that. I feel like there could be somebody here who is underestimating just what you're capable of creating change, or just what you're capable of ending. You know, it's kind of like, I just want to say, like, don't piss off the Queen of Wands. Because you may not know, with the High Priestess, you may not know what he or she is capable of doing. And it's sort of like, you're very prepared here, it feels like. You're very ready for change. You're very ready and prepared for endings if something changes. Let me see what's the Death card about. Why the Death card? What is this ending? You're ready for a new beginning, or you're prepared for that anyways. What's the Death card? The Seven of Pentacles. Okay, it's kind of like you've already got plans prepared and ready to go. Should something come to a close, there's a new beginning that's being prepared for. So you're putting in that energy and effort, maybe towards the ending of something. Maybe you're wrapping up a project, or you're wrapping something up here because you're like, this is going to come to a close. It feels like a contract. You know, it's like putting all my energy and effort into this because I'm getting prepared for the next one. One more. Could be around work. It's good. Wow, the Sun card. Again, ready for growth, ready for change, ready to see something come to an end. It's almost like you're sort of saying the season has come, or the cycle has ran its course, or something. It's like you're ready for big change here, Gemini. And it's something that I feel you want to, you're quite happy in a way. I don't know what this is. Maybe it was like, you know, it's kind of like when you're finishing up a course. Let's say you're in university or college, and you're like, I'm really ready for the end. I'm really looking forward to getting my skills and putting things into practice and taking that next step. So there is something here that you're very happy about, the changes that are upon you, the endings and beginnings. You're very prepared is what I want to say. You've been patiently waiting. That's why there's something here that feels like it's... Oh, one sec, guys. Hold on. One sec, my laptop. I'm not prepared properly here. What's going on? Okay, there we go. Sorry guys, my laptop runs my lights and it went into sleep mode. Okay, so I think that you're very eager for something here that is, you know, you're feeling really good about. You're feeling really good about this. Tell me about the High Priestess. You're happy to put the energy into something. You're happy to put the effort in. But you're also like, I'm good that situation's closing. You're ready for the new. You want change. You want something new here. Yeah, the Knight of Swords. It's like a take action energy towards something that you feel intuitively you're ready to move on. You're ready for the next big thing in your life here. And I think it's very good for you. I think it brings a lot of just new energy, new life, warmth. It brings in the light into a situation that I think was kind of, you felt that it was dying or it was done. You know, you feel like you enjoyed it for what it was. You enjoyed it for the length of time that it was, but you were patiently kind of waiting. Okay. What else for Gemini? What's this Queen of Wands? Give us energy around this Queen of Wands. This could be around, let's see. I was going to say, this could be around the relationship or love. Queen of Wands, there's the Three of Swords. Again, I think it's just confirming and reiterating that it's bittersweet. You know, it's something that you know that this was ending. You knew that this was parting ways. You knew, what was to clarify that? Is that, I don't think you're hanging on to pain though. I think you're handling the pain very well, or you're handling the ending rather. What is this? Yeah, see? Ace of Wands. You're handling the separation or the ending or pain with what is possible for the change. Again, you're really ready for change here. It's crazy. I feel like some of you saw this coming. I feel like some of you were like, it's an anticipation. You're seeing something here. But what is possible through difficult measures or difficult times or loss? What can be created from death? New beginnings, Ace of Wands. Death and rebirth. What can be created from the endings or the dissolving of something in your life here? And I feel like a lot of you knew this. The High Priestess, you had a very strong inclination, strong intuition. You anticipated that I'm going to be ready to move on from this, because you have more energy, more passion with the Sun and the Ace of Wands. So I really don't think there could have been people who were like, oh, I'm really sorry. And you're like, no, don't be sorry. It's a good thing. You know, you're actually surprisingly unaffected negatively. You're affected positively. What is going on here? I think my laptop ran out of juice, guys. It's not plugged in, so you're gonna be in the dark with me for a sec. I apologize. Let me just see. Maybe not. Okay. New beginnings in love. I was about to say earlier, what's the Queen of Wands? It could be something around love. So a lot of you are definitely in this new energy, new fulfillment, new beginnings when it comes to maybe love. I think that if there was an ending in your past, that you're very it's taking it with a really good attitude to say, well, you know, that situation didn't end. I think a lot of you are able to make a friendship. I really do feel that when we see the Three of Swords followed by the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups, it's like, hey, this could be at least a friendship situation, but it moves you into being excited for maybe what or who is next for you. Clarify this. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. So there is a very down-to-earth energy about maybe maintaining a friendship. You're not completely writing a situation off, but now you're putting energy into yourself, into your life. You're working towards something that you love. Again, it could be the same with a job or even a company. Somebody who's like, hey, I gave it a go and I just no longer want to do that role anymore. I'm done being, I don't know, a real estate agent. I just don't want to do this anymore. It's like, I'm excited for my next chapter. I'm excited for what else is there for me, where I can fall in love again with life, with a person, with a job, with your path. I feel like a lot of you have been waiting to grow, and it's time to finally take action. And the death card means it's actually done and over this time. So some of you may have tried to make multiple attempts, or you may have tried to, close out something more than once, which is why I feel like you almost were anticipating or prepared for the ending, And I think that a lot of you are, you're finding new loves within your life around purpose and passion, as well as work and people. So it's kind of well-rounded, because that sun shines its light on every area of your life. So it's like where one thing changes, it benefits the other, or there's a ripple effect. Do you know what I mean? Okay, closing off the reading, because I'm out of lights here. I don't know why that happened. I guess, I don't know. Let's see. There's the King of Pentacles. See, a lot of you are finding partnerships here that are really, really complementary to one another. And I think that some of you, maybe it was a situation where you worked together. That could be possible. But I feel like there's a lot of excitement and passion for what's coming your way here, Gemini, when it comes to somebody who's on your same page. I feel like there's a bit of a two parts to this reading. Okay, it's work and or love, possibly crisscrossing in between. You're definitely going in a direction of the stability based on the things that you've learned, based on the things that you have experience in. You're like, I know how to do this the next time around in life. I know what I'm going to change. I know what I'm going to do differently. And I think you're connecting with somebody who not only takes care of you, but they take care of themselves, and vice versa. This is somebody that really takes care of themselves in a healthy way, in a positive way, which then in turn they know how to take care of their partner. They know how they treat themselves. It's what's that's like, treat others as you would like to be treated. There's this kind of feeling. Let's see what your, I think finances are probably going to improve for you as well here, Gemini. There's definitely more stability in the financial and work area of your life. But I think that you're ready for change. You're ready to take action, to sort of reach new heights for yourself. You've had this calling. I'm going to tell you that because you had the High Priestess, the Queen of Wands. You've been... it's like you've been anticipating this for a while. Like I'm using the word real estate agent, I don't know why, but someone's like, I think you're going to be done. Let's say you had a psychic reading or someone said this and you're like, I know it's coming. That's right. That's accurate. You know something's coming to an end. You felt this. That's why the pain is not really difficult for you. It's very short-lived, or you accept it because you're excited for the change. Especially, it's like a person. You don't necessarily want to break up with a person, but it's like, hey, we make better friends. And then when you're single for a little bit, you realize, like, I'm really excited for who's really going to complement my life, and vice versa. Where is that puzzle piece fitting into your life? And I think you accept that. You know what to do. You definitely do. Queen of Wands. You have the answers. Ignore conflicting advice from multiple sources. Don't rely on others to resolve your problems. Rest assured that you will conquer those obstacles. You know the solution. It takes time. Seven of Pentacles is all about it takes time. So I think that that's a thing here, Gemini, is that and I want to just switch that word. You knew what to do. And you know what to do when things come to an end or when things change. Like I said, you were prepared. You saw this coming. So it's like, if I lose my job, I know what I'm going to do. I know what I would have to do. If I lose this person, or if I know what I have to do to line up my life. So there's a thing around this of you being very in preparation or prepared for the anticipation of things to come. And I think you're very ready. You're almost welcoming the change. So, okay, Gemini, I'm going to leave it there. I want to wish you guys a great day, and I will see you soon. Take care.